Welcome back. Today's test drive is this pearl white 1972 Chevy Monte Carlo. This one here's got power steered, power brakes, 350 under the hood, AC compressor but no belt. It's got an aftermarket set of wheels. She looks clean. I love a white car. Paint job's decent. See a little spot here. What I do is I pick out flaws. I'm looking for chips, scratches, rust, and dents. Whatever I see, you'll know about. There's detailed pictures, financing, and shipping, all available at maplemotors.com. Be sure to go to that website, check it out. We've got test drive videos on there. We also have test drive videos all over YouTube and a full lot walk where you can check out all of our inventory every Monday. For now, hit subscribe, share this video. That's going to help me out. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Well, before I take off out of here, we'll look around the interior. It's pretty clean. Package tray's a little lumpy back here. See, it's not perfect. Headliner, it looks okay. Go ahead and start her up, let it warm up. She is cold right now. I pulled it up and then we ended up going to lunch, so it's been about an hour since I've started this one. Just gonna give her a little time. Radio. Retro sound. See if we can get something going on here. Good deal. Blower motor. We're not gonna have AC because it's not hooked up, but heat maybe? That switch feels a little funky. Nothing's happening. So blower motor will need work. Wipers do work. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Turn signals. I hear it. I don't see it. Neither one of these bulbs is lighting up, so I think the bulbs are out. I'll show you the mileage it says on the dash here. No clock there. Nothing's happening with it. Gas gauge is full, so we're gonna stop and get some gas. Got some tweeters for the stereo. Let's try the horn. Are you ready? It does work. Good deal. All right, it's time to buckle up and hit the road. Here we go, guys. Getting ready to take off down the road. Of course, anything I see, you'll know about it. Engine temperature did come up. Now we're gonna go get some fuel. I don't want to run out. I'm not pushing this car, but the gas gauge is way past full. I just wanted to show you reverse here. A little bit of a stiff brake pedal. Let's stop him. I think it's going to be a vacuum issue there, but we'll see if it gets better once I start driving. If it is, that's going to be the vacuum issue. Stopping just fine. Like I said, just a stiff pedal here. Our speedo is coming up. We got tight steering here. Our kick down, which is our passing gear, not hooked up. She can manually shift it. Back in our brakes, they feel a lot better now that we're driving. So I do think it was just sitting there idling. Now when I do hit my brakes, I notice they're pulling to the right. So the brakes got a little bit of a pull. They're grabbing a little bit more on this side. Try that again. That sounded like it shifted, didn't it? It sounded like it kicked down there. We'll drive it a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, it kicked gallon's just not hooked up on this one. Well, I'm gonna go over here to the gas station. We'll get turned around. $20 worth of premium fuel in this ride here. And we'll know we got gas. Right now the gas gauge is just broke. Okay. Let's do this. I'll be right back. Well, I tried to put gas in it. This thing is absolutely full. The gauge might work. It's definitely going to be off. I opened the trunk looking for a tank. There's no external tank. And yeah, you can see it even spilled out on the ground there. It's super full. So we won't run out at least. But I don't know on the gas gauge. I'm gonna say it's still broke. Look where it's at. Okay, well, we're going on with this video. Here's our vitals. Let's roll out. It's time to roll out of here. Got y'all on the head cam. Of course, we're gonna pull out, head back to the lot. Picking out the flaws is at the end. That's a very important part of this car. It's got some chips and scratches you need to know about. Now, engine temperature's at 180, oil pressure sitting at 30. If I tap the throttle, jumps up to 45. We got a squeaky belt. I know, I hear it. This one's got a vacuum canister on the brake, so I assume that's why we were losing vacuum there. They were trying to fix that, whoever owned it before. But the brakes are working just fine. Just a little bit of a stiff pedal here. Here we go. The way it just shifted there, I think the kickdown is hooked up. It just might not be adjusted right. So at the beginning of the video, when I was driving out of the lot, I was trying to get it to kick down, and it wouldn't. And at lower speeds, if you get into the throttle, it's been doing it. You just heard it. Let's try it again. See, it didn't kick down there. I just think it's a little bit out of adjustment. Nice little bump in the middle of the road up here. This guy just got into his brakes hard there. No turn signal. Here's the bump. Well, we've made it back to the lot. Be sure to hit subscribe, share this video. Picking out the flaws, you know it. It's coming up next. Guys, getting ready to walk around this vehicle. Anything I see, you'll know about it. We're looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents, whatever we can find. We'll go ahead and hit this switch here. I got the lights on from where I was doing the drive around and showing the front and rear tail lights on this one. We'll go ahead and start in the front. Chrome bumper on this one. It's got some pitting. It's not brand new. You got a little scuff there. Got some scratches on this side. You got some chips, little spots popping up there. You can see some scuffs around the headlight bezel. You got some chips here. Got a few little bubbles popping up on top. Little spots there. On the inside here too, chips. Typically the front of your car is going to be the worst because of the road and, you know, all the stuff that hits it on the road. All right, coming down the side. All right, sorry about that. I had to take a call. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here. We went around the front. Some little spots up front. Chip on the edge. Car used to be red, or at least this piece was. Little scratch on the trim. Little chips on the edge. Got a spot there on the side. Little bubble there in the corner of the door. And the ding here. Something on top of the paint I just wiped off, some dirt. Scuff on this back bumper. Bubble there in the paint. It's on top of the paint there. It should come out. Chips on the edge of the door. Little spot there, crack in the paint. Door handle there. It's older, but it still looks okay. Chips around it. Little spot here. Scuff up top. Spot there. Scratch in the paint. That's on top. Should come out. Dirt. Dirt. These little black marks will come out. Scratch there. Same with these up here. They'll come off. That right there is a chip. Little imperfections in the paint. Chip. Overspray. Should come off. Chips. Yep, car used to be red. See another sign of red there. Little cracks. Got a light scratch on the front windshield coming around. Some small chips. A little chip there in the windshield. Little cracks in the paint. Crack right there behind the Monte Carlo emblem. Bubble. Chip. Little rust bubbles in the back here popping up. Looking at our back window, you got some bubbles above it. The window itself looks good. Imperfections in the paint. Coming up on the back bumper. A scuff there. Light scratch. Exhaust looks pretty good. Cracks. Cracks there. Now in your jam, in the trunk jam, you got some cracks as well popping up. A little rust on the inside here. Chips in the jam. A lot of signs of red paint. In your trunk, the trunk don't look too bad. You can see some little bubbles popping up where some rust was. This has been resprayed. Dent back here. Package tray is pretty clean. Now you got chips on the trunk lid. Big old chips. See where it was red? Let's come on down with this trunk lid and check for keys here. Yep, I got them. We're good there. Little scuff on top should come out. Chips on the edge. softly shutting, it won't. If you give it a firm shut, it shuts. Chips, bubbles around that edge. Trim's sitting a little high. Now we're coming down this side. Dirt on the paint there. Spot in the corner. Bubbles, little rust bubbles here. Dings in the trim. Bubbles. Cracks in that door on the paint. Little rust on that screw. Line in the paint here. Got some imperfections by that bumper too. Alright, instead of messing with the shadow, we're going to go back to the back and come down this midsection. Crack in the paint over here. A little rust coming out of it. Touch that mark. Crack on the inside there. Mark on the paint. Bubbles up top here. You can see little marks up there, but they're coming off. A lot of small chips on the front windshield. See that one in the middle there? It's the worst. Chips on the edge around the trim there. Little bubbles. Scratch. See them lines there? I'm zooming in on. I zoom in on all this stuff and I don't put any filters on my camera at all. And it keeps it to where you could see these chips. Because people all the time are saying stuff like, oh, the picture could be better if you use this or this. Well, honestly, all those filters and stuff that you're using on your camera, I have a trouble with pointing out flaws. Well, this camera here works perfect for that because pretty raw footage here. I do that on purpose. Chip there. I like this camera because it's reliable. It doesn't give me issues. And I'll definitely buy more of them. I have 3 of them right now. Not to mention, I went through 9 GoPros making these videos through the years. These haven't failed me. I can't brag about this camera enough. It's a DJI Action 4. Made it around the outside. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Yeah, people are always trying to get me to change cameras. Well, have you tried this one? Have you tried that one? I said, man, I've tried this one and it's great. Let's check out our interior. Door panel's a little wrinkled at the bottom. Got some scuffs. And at the bottom of our door, that looks pretty good. There's a big old chip in your jamb there. You see signs of red. Chip here. The carpet, it's not all the way up on the edge there. It's not brand new either. It's a little older. It's got scuff down here. Panel looks good. ripped on the carpet there in the middle. Our seat looks great. Seat belt is kind of just hanging there. I did bring a tag today, didn't I? Now your package tray needs some love. It's definitely not perfect. Headliner, I'd say it's fine. It's also not perfect, but it looks good. Little scuffs on your steering column there. Now we know it opens from the inside. Let's try it from the out. I just wanted to make sure it was unlocked. A little wrinkle there. A little rust in the corner here. Little chips there. Good deal. All right, we'll go ahead and start this one up. Let's see, I got the keys here. Got some rust on your valve covers. I see that vacuum canister here. Chips on the edge there. Coming on down with your hood. Hold on. I had to shake it because the hood was really stiff, and you don't want to just pull down on these hoods. What it's going to do is bow it and mess it up. Now you can see the hinges are still sitting high back over here. And when I push it down, somebody in the past, I was going to say it was bowed, but it's not. What it is this hinge isn't coming all the way down, so I bet when this goes flush, the rest of it's flush. Need some adjustments. Got some spots. A little bit of pitting on your chrome. This is sitting a little high here too, but like I said, it could be adjusted and pushed down, and this would go flush. See a little bit of rust popping up in these vents. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe and share. I try to pick out any kind of issues that I see on these cars so you know what you're getting. There's detailed pictures, financing, and shipping at maplemotors.com. I'm heading back to the lot to do another test drive. I've got, I think, 3 more left to do today. I don't think I'll get them all done, but I will try my best. All right, I'll see y'all later.